Hello, everyone, and welcome again to another Teacher Joseph podcast. Many of you have been asking me questions about the Queen and the Queen's life, so I thought I would perhaps recommend 9 TV shows which you can watch currently streaming online. Now, of course, the most famous one would be The Crown. Many of you have mentioned The Crown as a guide to the life of Her Majesty. The Crown is the most famous. It begins, I think, with the year 2000. So the Queen was becoming quite popular around that time because, of course, she was aging. And she was becoming more, I don't know how to describe it, she was becoming more reflective. And her speeches that she gave at Christmas time, they were becoming more reflective, retrospective, and more faith-based. So The Crown begins there. So that's the first one I would recommend. You can watch it on Netflix if you have it. It's very popular and very good. It's kind of like a high-class drama, if you can imagine. Very good for shadowing. Oh, hello. Yes. Yeah. Anyway, there's another one which has just come out called A Tribute to Her Majesty, the Queen. That's a BBC documentary. Now, the more cynical side of me thinks maybe this has been made a long time ago, waiting to be broadcast. But I'm not sure because it does actually have recollections from the Queen's own children. It's 90 minutes long. You can see intimate moments between the royal family. Intimate moments between the royals. I hate to think what that's like. It's narrated by Kirsty Young, who's a famous broadcaster here, and it says that you can hear the story of both the private and public sides of the Queen's reign in her warm, authoritative style. Well, if that floats your boat, then you might want to watch that. That's called A Tribute to Her Majesty the Queen. It's on the BBC iPlayer. So if you have access to that, then almost certainly do watch it. There's another one called Her Majesty the Queen on Channel 4, and that'll be on Channel 4 iPlayer, I guess, as well. They have a player, don't they, on Channel 4? I mean, who watches Channel 4? Oh no. I don't think anybody watches the terrestrial TV channels anymore. I know I don't, except for the news. Channel 4, I mean, that's just dull, really. But anyway, Her Majesty the Queen, Channel 4 documentary. So this one is done by Jon Snow, and he is talking about his encounter with them. I don't know what he means by that. He must have met them, I suppose, when he was younger. Yeah, apparently he met the Queen when he was 10. Well, he must be old then. I mean, she became queen in 1952, so he must have been born in 42, which would place him around 80 now. Interesting. He apparently peppers the program with memories, both from his own and from others. Gee. Such as his next-door neighbour, a former lady-in-waiting. Really? I mean, it sounds funny. It's kind of like she's an actress. You know, when you want to meet your heroine, your favourite actress. Hero, the feminine form is heroine. Not like the drug, but it's pronounced the same. That's what it seems like, isn't it, the way he's written this? He balances these personal moments by using his journalistic rigour. Yeah, and that's, of course, not thinking about cash at all, is he? Yeah, right. The next one is The Queen's Coronation in Colour. This was an ITV Netflix documentary done in 2018. Well, yeah, this one could be quite interesting. There's interviews with some famous people, such as her maids. We hear how the Archbishop of Canterbury helped to... one moment. Oh, I see. Yes, so one of these maids fainted during a ceremony, and how the Archbishop of Canterbury later helped revive her by giving her a swig of brandy. Yeah, of course, he just happened to have the brandy ready. It confirms my belief that all of these people are drinking. I think it's the only way they can cope with all this pomp and ceremony. That one's presented by Alexander Armstrong, and there's wonderful amateur footage of joyous and occasionally eccentric street parties. I don't think I'd ever describe a street party about the Queen as joyous or eccentric. Weird, more like. Another one is called Elizabeth R, A Year in the Life of the Queen. That's, again, a BBC documentary. Oh, by the way, the last one I mentioned is on the ITV Hub, which is the ITV player. And this one is Elizabeth R. It's on the BBC iPlayer as well. It captures private moments and meetings at her various residences. Oh dear. It's particularly refreshing to see her acting and chatting naturally. Well, what else does she do? Act and chat like an animal? My goodness me, it's not very nice, is it? Acting and chatting naturally. It makes it sound like the royal family are in a zoo and we're all watching them, you know? Perhaps the closest the Queen has come to losing her temper on camera. Oh, that's interesting. A mother-daughter flash. Yeah, it seems that they got quite angry at horse racing once. How the other half live, huh? Right, so that's called A Year in the Life of the Queen on the BBC iPlayer. Another one, which has just came out on Amazon Prime, if you prefer Amazon. It's called Elizabeth, A Portrait in Parts. Some of the names, A Portrait in Parts. That sounds like they've cut her up, doesn't it? This one is more irreverent and lively. It's respectful, but it's funny. Oh, well, yeah, it could be quite nice. A Portrait in Parts, Amazon Prime video documentary. The next one, Elizabeth, Our Queen, on Channel 5, and you can watch that on their player called My5. While there may be few new revelations, it offers an in-depth and nostalgic journey down memory lane. Oh, no thanks. Right, The Queen, a Netflix movie from 2006 with Dame Helen Mirren. Yeah, I like Helen Mirren. Didn't she do Margaret Thatcher as well? Or was that, what was that, the woman from Mamma Mia? Mel, oh, I can't remember her name. Anyway, Helen Mirren's nice. You can get that on Netflix. A Royal Night Out, another movie from 2015. This time it's with the actress Sarah Gaydon, who plays 19-year-old Princess Elizabeth. A light-hearted and charming reimagining of the princess's night of anonymous freedom. Makes it sound like she's a criminal, doesn't it? It seems unlikely that this is actually true, that she met a dashing pilot on a double-decker bus when she managed to be free for one night. But the producers decided they could use artistic license. Oh no. Well, if it's not true, I don't want to see it, really. So there we are. That's some things for you to watch. All about Her Majesty the Queen. So how many did we cover there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, very good, very good. So if you're looking for something to watch and you're actually interested in the royals, then choose one of these. Some better than others, it seems. All right then, that's it from me. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I wish you all a very peaceful weekend. Thank you.